I'm all right. Tough loss, but I'm all right.
Caleb,
Here we go.
Can you walk us through the two throws to Rome? You guys are backed up 3rd-19. You hit him on a scramble drill and then the fade.
Yeah. We called the play, and pocket started squeezing down a little bit on the first one. And, when it comes to 2 minute and things like that, it's find your one-on-ones and find your guys. And, when it's time to make plays, make plays. Obviously still have the routine plays, but at that moment it was time to make plays. And, we did a good job with, finding Rome and Rome finding space and sitting right there, making sure I saw him and just let it rip and let him make plays. And then on a fade ball, just, good call by TV. I think they would be expecting a run or, getting something near the sticks. And you always, it's a matchup league as everybody tells you. And so to be able to have, my guy, Rome, one-on-one with somebody, went off the line, kind of knowing that the DB's, in catch-up mode, give him a back shoulder ball and either he's going to get a PI or he's going to catch it. And so, he did just that, made the catch, great catch, unbelievable catch, and, got us going.
Can you describe your emotional swing of anticipating a game when he kicked there and then it's blocked and you're walking out of here as a loser?
Yeah, not a loser. Situation to learn from. If we want to really go back, the drive before ended up punting. If we score right there, put 3 points on the board or anything like that, it makes the game a lot different. And so that's even before the 2 minute drive. We had the ball with like 5 minutes left. And so, on that drive can do better, make a few more routine plays, be better in those ways. But, starts there. And then, when we get those shots at the end, that's all you can ask for. Defense, obviously they gave up a touchdown, put us back on the field with more than enough time to be able to go down and score. I put those guys back on the field and do it all over again if we had to. So believe in those guys, believe in them over and over and over again. That's my guy, Santos, and that special teams unit, and we do it all over again.
What did you learn on the 3rd and 19? The 3rd and 19 that you hit Rome, then you go back to him on 4th down, like getting out of a jam like that. What did you learn about yourself in that moment?
I wouldn't say that I learned anything about myself. Make plays. You got guys around you to make plays, get the ball in their hands, and give them opportunities, and they'll go make them. And so that's what I believe in. I believe in my guys, my wide receivers, running backs, tight ends, whoever it is, offensive line. We held up long enough. Broke out of one tackle, gave Rome a shot. He found a space. That's all you can ask for.
You deal with so many things going wrong in your first season here that you don't have any control over. The 2 losses like this and the coaching change.
Yeah, you keep going. That's my mindset for just about anything. I called Lincoln Riley called me the other day and just wanted to talk to me, check in, and things like that. And it's something that he told me my freshman year when I was in a position that I wanted to be in, which was wasn't starting at the time. He told me to keep going, and at that time I didn't necessarily know what those 2 words meant. I wanted more than that. I wanted to hear a little bit more than that, and that's all he told me. And I use those words, to this day. Once I, got the starting spot and I just kept working, kept going. That's all you can do. That's all we can do is keep going, keep our head down, and find ways to win. And so we're going to keep doing that.
What felt better and worked better for you today with Thomas as the coordinator?
Yeah, I think us being in control, Thomas being in control. I think just getting a few calls in super fast. As soon as a play happened, Thomas was right on the headset, giving me the play. And then from there, I think he just strung plays together pretty well, and formations and motions and everything looking the same. And I think the guy's mindset, and I think it started early on this week when Thomas, got the job, and he went up in front of everybody and he talked about how this was going to be, and it was going to be a battle this week. But when we're out there, we're going to fight, and we're going to execute. We're going to fight. We're going to have that mindset of go out there and kick some tail. And the guys did a good job this week, throughout the week, showing that. And then obviously you get into game day and, you just do the same thing that you did in practice. And, hard work pays off.
Caleb, how does the pre-snap motion help you?
Yeah, so pre-snap motions either they get people displaced for runs and lanes and blocking assignments, or if it's in the passing game or anything like that, whether it's a play action or whether it's no play action and things like that, just a drop back. Sometimes it gives you leverage, and then sometimes it also mixes up people's eyes, safeties and things like that, to be able to hit explosives, to be able to gain easy access throws with maybe DBs and things like that backing off once you get a motion going their way, and a fast motion or maybe even a slow motion going their way, and then they'll back off and you get a free access throw for 5 yards, maybe more, with the type of guys we have. So those are how motions help us.
How big of a difference is there, or was there, between the timing of Thomas getting the play call in versus Shane?
Yeah, I think both guys did a good job, but I think there was a few instances where, like I said, Thomas right after, or right after one of the guys go down on a run, or one of the guys catch a pass and go down, Thomas is like right on the mic, and sometimes a little tougher to hear right in that moment because it's normally a positive play. And so he'll just keep repeating it, and then we'll have about 30 seconds on the clock, and get in the huddle 30 to 25, and then you break the huddle around 20 seconds, and you get up there, and now you can use all your different cadences like we were doing today, and mixing it up so that the D-line can't get a jump on the snap.
But do you consider that a little thing that makes a big difference?
Yeah, I think all things like that, all little things, tend to be large in big moments, and every moment in a football game is pretty big, because you only that one play, that one drive. You never know how many you're going to get in a game, especially versus a team like that. And already in the NFL, drives and possessions are very limited. So those small things always tend to be large.
What about running? Did Thomas coach you a little differently on running today? Tell you
No. Lanes opened up. My only goal is to help this team win. And so if a lane opens up, and to be able to go get a few yards, play efficient ball, keep us in very manageable situations. That's my job, and so that's what happened today. There's a few times where they played man. I know there was a play where Keenan actually won, and I ended up taking off. But I was already taking off because the lane opened up before Keenan actually won, and there's times where you want to make that throw, and things like that happen. But playing efficient ball, we end up getting points on that drive, and end up scoring on that drive. And so, I think just understanding that, playing efficiently, and finding ways to keep the team and the offense in very manageable positions.
Were you more decisive as a runner today than you had been, or do you?
Yeah, I think there was a few times where I saw the lane and just took it and took off. I think being more decisive as a runner. I think when I run, I think I'm pretty decisive, whether it's getting down, running, or whatever the case may be. So I just saw a few lanes, wanted to help the team and find ways to help the team, and those are the ways today.
Let's go more starting with the drive to end the first half. You guys strung together 3 straight scoring drives. What did that flow feel like comparatively to what you guys were in the funk of the last few games?
Yeah, obviously it feels good. When you can string together a few drives where whether it's 3 or 7, being able to string together a few drives is always good. Always a good feeling as an offense. You work super hard throughout the week, and then not being able to go down and score is frustrating and tough, as you may assume. But being able to do it today, I think it builds confidence for us. Having those bright moments where we're able to run, or in those situations where it's. Coach kept us on the field a few times where he thought he was going to bring out the kicking unit, and that's just the belief in us. That's the belief in the play caller, and it showed up today.
Caleb, what did it mean to have Braxton back?
Braxton?
Yeah. What would it mean to have him back? I saw you helped him up at one point, and he helped you up at one point. What did it mean to have him back?
Yeah, you gain so much trust and belief in your guys that you've been getting reps with for a bunch of months now. I don't even know how many months I've been here. Time's been flying. And to be able to, have your guy back, that's been, like I said, building confidence in him, trusting him, is great. I think the other guys that, have filled in, and I think they've done a good job, like Jake today. He did a great job today. I make sure that he knows that. I've made sure that he knows that, and I appreciate him. And we're going to keep going. But like I said, it was great to have Big 70 back.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thank you. The Bears.